Good morning, beautiful people. Hello, and how are you today? I'm Nina, and welcome to my channel. I like to do unboxings. It's basically like Ipsy, Boxycharm. Um, that's usually about it. Sometimes I do the Splendies. I was getting a lure. I did cancel. It was too much skincare. I get enough of that from Ipsy and Boxycharm, and I don't want skincare. I have a ton of skincare. But anyways, um, what is today? Let me look. Today is Saturday, December 28th, the day after my nephew's birthday. Happy belated birthday, Josh. My daughter had her birthday right before Christmas. She's my oldest daughter. My stepfather had his birthday. I mean, everybody's birthday is popping up. That meant that a neighbor that used to live by us when we were growing up, her birthday is on the same day as his. So my biological father, his birthday is in October. A friend of mine from school, his birthday is in October. My ex-sister-in-law, who has passed away, unfortunately, her birthday is October. I mean, my other daughter, her birthday is October. My brother, who's passed away, his birthday is October. I have a grandson with a birthday in October. I mean, the list just goes on. October is a very special month. But anyways, oh, I was saying December. How did I jump to... Anyways, forget that. Today I think I'm going to use the Tarte's Remix palette. But I'm also going to use the Natasha DENONA palette that I did get in my December box from Boxycharm. And I'm just going to use this shade here. The only matte shade in the whole bunch. So, with that being said, I'm going to start my KVD Good Apple Foundation. Jotty is running around here somewhere. I'm telling you guys, that puppy dog has energy and she is trouble. I said, boy, does she fit in here. She takes her water dish and she will drag it across the floor, water and all, drag it to the living room, throw it around, and then I'm like, so I had to start putting it up. So now and her water dish was metal. It's metal. So I did order her crock dishes. But she does have a heavy ceramic food dish. She's doing it with that too. And that food dish weighs more than she does. So I put her bed from the bedroom to the living room, and she does the same thing with her bed. Now, she prefers to lay under my chair, which I do not like because it's under my recliner, and it's a rocking recliner as well. So I'm worried she's going to get smooshed or something broken. So I try to get her out. I'll put her in the chair with me, and she jumps, as tiny as she is, she jumps back down. So I try putting up the steps, and I'm trying to teach her how to use them, but she don't want to be bothered with them. She just jumps. And it's like, she's a tomboy, just like I was. She's a tomboy, little stinker. But she's eating completely solid food now. She's 7 weeks old today. So she's doing really good. Pee pad training, she don't want no part of them pee pads. She will try to pee anywhere, and I put them everywhere, trying to find the spot that she prefers. So we leave it in that spot. She goes around them, beside them, and it's like I'm scrubbing and scrubbing, and I'm like, girl, if you don't get it, But God bless her. She's only 7 weeks old, so I don't expect her to get it yet. But she's just adorable. Johnny, come here, baby. And she comes when she wants to come, by the way. Yeah. She has a ton of toys. They're all over the living room. Like, you gotta watch out for toy bombs because she has them everywhere. She flings them in the air, and she's just cute. She loves to play. She has a beef kneecap in there she likes to gnaw on that my daughter gave her. So she was like the ultimate Christmas gift to myself. I enjoy her. I do. I had to start putting her in her crate at night. Everywhere I've went, I've taken her with me. And she's been really good. No accidents at anybody's house. I keep putting her on that pee pad. I don't play around. And I do take food and water with me. And I keep her bundled up. But she does really good. But at night I had to start putting her in her crate because she'll sleep in my bed with me. And she won't go potty in my bed, thank God. Otherwise, she wouldn't be in my bed. But she's so tiny, it's, you know, it's like she's not even there. But my bed is really high up, and she would jump out of it. And it's higher than any of my furniture. So I'm like, girl, I got to put you in your crate at night just to keep you safe, which she does not like. She'll cry. Sometimes she'll cry for a couple minutes. Y'all know I can't ever get my eyebrows even, right? You're seeing me in action with my poor old eyebrows. But yeah, so sometimes she doesn't cry at all. And she usually wakes up once through the night, and I get her out, and I take her to a pee pad and insist that she goes pee. And once she does, I will let her lay down in bed with me. But it's usually almost morning. And she does lay there, and she will go to sleep without jumping out. Actually, usually, I'm out of bed before she is in the morning. Lazy ass. But anyways, she's a doll. She is. I love her. I really do. Reynaldo is coming today, so I'm looking forward to him. I got a new recliner. It's one of them slim design ones. My sister bought it 2 months ago. She bought 2 of them. And she decided, she bought them brand new at Lowe's. So she decided she was going to sell them and get big old plushy camo recliners, which she did, and she's in love with it. So I bought the one off of her pretty cheap. So she's selling the other one. She would have never been able to sell it on Marketplace because people do not want to give you anything near what it's worth. Receipts or no receipts, they could care less. You got a $300 recliner, they're going to give you 50 bucks. And even though it's a month or 2 old. So, you know, it's good she didn't go through the headache. She knew I was looking for one because Reynaldo would be trying to kick me out of mine. And he'll tell me, get your own recliner. I'm like, it is mine. Hello. It's so cute. But yeah. So how was everybody's Christmas? Mine was really nice. Well, it was very productive right before Christmas. That's why I haven't made a video. My daughter, son-in-law, and some of her children were here, and we baked our asses off. They did for 4 days. I did for 5. Wait, let's see. They were here Friday and Saturday, Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so I did Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Christmas morning I baked a ham, if that counts. So, I used mostly my mother's recipes from when I was growing up, and I made the goodies that I had the pleasure of eating when I was growing up, and my kids so fondly remember, because my mother used to live here, not North Carolina. So, I made the cheese balls just the way she made them. And not only did I give them to my children, that was my Christmas gift. I spent over $600 on the stuff to bake. And not only did I give them stuff, but I did my sister and my neighbor too. She's just a sweetheart. So, I'm using the TY Beauty powder pressed setting powder. And no, my eyebrows still are not even, but you know what? I'm not going anywhere. You can see where I still have the very, very dry skin. And I try not to pick at it like I'm doing right now. It's disappearing, pretty much gone on this side. This side, it's hanging in there, right there. That's why I didn't put any concealer on, because it makes it stand out even more. So, but I did. I had a beautiful Christmas. I even got some beautiful Christmas gifts, and I told my kids not to buy me anything. My neighbor, she gave me a handmade lavender candle that smells like heaven. Then I got a lot of really nice stuff for my house from my one daughter. But I got Amazon gift card. One of the girls got me that musical boxing machine that you see all the time on TikTok, on Reels, YouTube. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I got it up and running yesterday, and I did my first try with it. I got to figure out how to Bluetooth it to my phone. I know how to Bluetooth things, but the directions with this one isn't very clear. And also, I think I need to download some kind of music player. I'm not sure I can use my Sirius XM. I'm not sure I want to, because everything I want to hear while I'm boxing, I want to do something very upbeat. You know what I mean? Fast-paced and, you know, energizing. And you get what you get on Sirius XM, which that I love Sirius XM. That's what I listen to. That's the only thing I listen to. So you can choose your channels, but they're not always, the songs aren't always upbeat. So, you know, I figured, hey, okay, I'm going to use my Tarteist Pro Remix palette, and it's got that, you know, and this is inside, a little bit dirty mirror. Eyeshadow gets all over everything sometimes. But yeah, so I love it. I love all my gifts. With my Amazon card, I ordered pajamas. So I'll have those, I think, Sunday and Monday. I don't know, but I'll have them. Okie dokie. I think that's all I need. Crease, corner, base, upper, and blending. So I had dinner at my daughter's house, the one that got me the boxing machine, and dinner was absolutely awesome. Before I went to her house, I went to my other daughter's house and dropped all their goodies off to them and wished them a Merry Christmas. I was going to go in the evening to my oldest daughter's house, and she said, Mom, we just saw you for an entire week. Which they did come over and visit even before they came to bake. So I was like, yeah, she's got a point. And they took their goodies home with them on Christmas Eve when we finished up baking at, like, what, 10:30 at night? So I know they were tired. And then they had to go home and, you know, they have a lot of kids. So they had a lot to do that night. So God bless them. They hung in there with me, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart. I appreciated their help. I would have never got it all done because, I mean, we didn't make like a batch or two of cookies. We made 6 or 7 of each. 6 or 7 batches of each. And we had to have made like 15 different we made different cookies, cheese balls, stuff like that. So we rocked in the kitchen. There's no doubt. But we also decided next year we're making room in the freezers and we're starting a little earlier because we were very, very pressed for time. So when I got done at my daughter's house with dinner on Christmas Day, I just came home and melted into my chair. I watched, I think, an hour of TV, and I took my butt to bed. And come Thursday morning, I slept in a little bit till like 9, and I got up, and I just immediately started cleaning. I got a really good night's sleep, so I immediately started cleaning because it needed it. And then, remember, we had little kids running around. We had Ronaldo, Ashton, Amira just running all over playing, and toys everywhere, Lego blocks everywhere. And of course, I didn't just get them up because of the puppy. I mean, because I'd be stepping on them. I also had to get them up because of the puppy. You know what I mean? I didn't want her chewing on them. So, but they did a good job helping out with the puppy. And the puppy did a good job too. She was a trooper through the whole thing. You know, she'd come sleep under the table with us, you know, when we were sitting at the table. So I put her bed under there, even though I'm sure she liked that cold ceramic tile floor. I put her bed under there and had her sleep in that instead of laying on the floor. I want her to know she don't have to lay on my floor. You know what I mean? She's my family. So we did a ton of cookies, guys. Okay, I think I'm done with this palette. And I'm gonna hit Natasha DENONA. I love her cosmetics. I've never had a problem with any of them. I have one blush though that I don't use that often, or maybe I've never even used it because it is such an off color. The shade is like, but of course it was from a subscription box. So I felt like we got what nobody else wanted. You know what I mean? And I feel like that happens a lot in subscription boxes. Like, I'm going to send you everything I got for free. Because I don't want it, because my customers don't want it, so you can have it and give it out in your subscription box. Or I'll sell it to you for dirt cheap. That's probably what they do. So I'm just using that matte shade in here. I didn't do a crease. I got the crease brush out, but, well, a crease brush. I have like a million brushes. I figured this, I'd do a little bit of both with this shade. But yeah, I had a beautiful Christmas. I enjoyed it. I made dill potato salad too to take to my daughters. I know it's not very Christmassy, but I've never made it. But I've had it and I've loved it. So I told my daughter, her and her husband and kids were going to be my guinea pigs. But they liked it a lot. So, and I loved it. I think I did a pretty good job. I think it needed, for my taste, a little bit more salt, but you got to remember my taste is off because of the toxins. So, and really, I think everybody in my family is doing low sodium now. Now, I was doing low sodium because of my kidneys and me being diabetic. But when I did my lab work, it came back that my sodium was too low. Because, you know, we do need sodium in our body to function. So he said it was dangerously low. So not to cut out sodium, not to do low sodium. If it ever gets to that point, he'll tell me. So, but I still don't put a lot because I know the rest of my family, I can add some to mine. You know, if it's not enough, you can add. And that's what I figured. Because I think the recipe called for the dillweed, mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, not yellow, diced onions, minced onions, diced celery, salt, and pepper. That's it. That's all the recipe called for. And it was very easy to make. And you use red skin potatoes and you leave the skin on. Red skin potatoes are just like Yukon Gold potatoes. Their skin is very, very, very thin. So it's easy to leave on in your recipes. And that way you're leaving on, you know, vitamins and minerals. Yay for that. So I always leave the skins on my potatoes, even when I make mashed potatoes. I want those vitamins and minerals. I want the nutrients that come from them. Potatoes are also high in potassium. Now, because I'm diabetic, I am not supposed to have white potatoes. But my nephrologist, my kidney doctor, also those with kidney failure, we are supposed to watch our potassium. Again, my weird butt, my potassium was very low. Again, dangerously low. So not only did he tell me to eat some white potatoes from time to time and potassium-rich foods, but he put me on potassium tablets, which is kind of odd for someone with kidney failure. But when am I not odd? Right? So it is what it is, folks. Okay, I am going to get out my Dominique Cosmetics Cream Bronzer. I do like it. I got this in what, November? My November Boxycharm box. I'm pretty sure is when I got it. No matter when I got it, I really, really like it. So I'm looking for my brush here. I really like it. And see, with me, when I find something that I really like, I will use the hell out of it till it's gone. And I will repurchase it. Unless it's like crazy expensive, then of course I cannot. But I'll tell you, I liked it. I have a new shampoo to try that I was sent from Influencer from Native Brands. It's Dunkin'. It's a shampoo and conditioner 2-in-1. Now, I don't usually do 2-in-1s. I do like to leave my conditioner on for a few minutes. I got one of my hairs. I do like to leave my conditioner on for a few extra minutes. And if you're doing that with a 2-in-1, you know, it just doesn't make sense. Who wants to leave shampoo on? So, but anyways, I have not used it yet. I will use it tomorrow morning. I'm not sure I'm going to like it. I've never used Native Brands, but I'm told they're very good. And so I believe that it is. So I am going to give it a shot. But the smell, the scent, the Dunkin' Donut scent, it is so sweet. It's just not my thing. You know what I mean? It's not. So we'll see how it turns out. We shall see, folks. But now I am going to use, let's see, my Violet Gloss blush. Make Me Blush. I love this blush. Jotty! Jotty, Jotty! She's like, woman, why are you bothering me? She's probably asleep under my chair. Or she's throwing toys around or chewing on that kneecap. One of the three. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to find that she moved my furniture around. I might question keeping her if she does that. I'll be like, what? But yeah, she's a stinker. She is. But in all honesty, she fits right in. You know? She fits right in. I forgot to do this, so I'm going to do it now. Yes, indeed. I like to go up a little bit sometimes. I'm going to blend it too, so. And I'll even put a little bit on my nose before I even get to the highlighter. That Cupid's bow. Get that. Blend everything nice. So I'm curious to see what's with Boxycharm for January. It'd be nice if they'd go by my profile, you know. New year, new Boxycharm, we're going to do it right. That would be really nice, guys, wouldn't it? I don't believe it'll happen though. Okay, I'm going to use the floss that I got in December's Boxycharm. Oh no, it was my Ipsy shop order actually. It's not that bright. I'll move on for January, and gladly. I'm not crazy about this, to be honest. It's just not, it don't pop like I like it to, you know? I want to see it. Okay, and I'm going to use the Elena Boudreau lip liner real quick. This I got in my Ipsy shop order as well. And then I'm going to use this little DM. I'm not sure what it all says. I can't see that. My eyes are too bad. It just has an itsy bitsy bitsy tiny tint to it. But it gives you some shine and some moisture. But it's a cute little package. That is very good. I dropped very good to stick in your purse. You can stick it in your pocket. It's so little. I have gotten a lot of messages on Ipsy, and I have been unable to answer them yet. I've just been so busy. And then I needed a little bit of relaxed time. I have laundry to fold today, that's all. I had my granddaughter yesterday, and I did my laundry on Thursday, but it's one basket of clothes. So, if anything's wrinkled, I throw it back in the dryer for a few minutes, and then the wrinkles come out. I'm just doing the Maybelline Great Lash Waterproof in black. I think it's very black. But I've said this on here a million times. My mother used this ever since I can remember. And she probably still does. She's in North Carolina, so I don't see what she wears. I really wish they'd move back to Ohio. Where they'd have lots of help from family. I don't like the applicator on this. I feel like we could get more bang for our buck with a different applicator. I like the formula, but the applicator kind of holds it back. You know what I mean? I think it has the potential to do a whole lot more with the right applicator. And that's with any mascara. Right formula, right applicator, they come together and boom, you got one hell of a mascara. Got my coffee this morning. What is it? Caramel macchiato. Caramel macchiato. It is good. But I need Starbucks. It was like I went right past there on Christmas Day, and it was killing me because they were closed. I'm waiting for the mascara to dry, and then I'll do a little more. I need my sides shaved. So I need to connect with my daughter because she does it for me, and she does a good job. My girl, Ashley, she's like impossible to get a hold of, so I gave up trying. I just got to make sure my clippers are charged because last time my daughter came, I felt bad because they died, you know, right in the middle of doing my hair. And of course, she's just not going to walk off and leave it like that. But they live almost, let's see, it's about a half-hour drive away. So, and it was getting late and they needed to go home. They have kids at home. They have kids that work at home. They have a total of 7 kids. 2 are out on their own. 1 is 18 and works, but still lives at home for now. And the others are 17, 16, 9, and 6, I think, altogether. They don't have 7 kids. Yeah, they do. Her 3, and my other daughter's 4. So they do have 7 kids. Wow. They got a German Shepherd, a snake, a turtle, 2 cats, and 2 bunnies. And they all play together very well. I mean, it's like, what? But that's what I'm like, I'm excited to take Jotty over there because, I mean, she's going to be in heaven as playful as she is. She'd get over there and, you know, play with the puppy dogs, the big puppy dog. She's a German Shepherd. And the bunnies and the kitties, they're even bigger than her. But she got to play a little bit with my other daughter's dog on Christmas. And he's like nothing but massive muscle. And he's super strong. But I was careful. I know he was being gentle with her and caring and loving. And he wanted to play. But he's a big boy. So I said, when she gets a little bit bigger, y'all can play. Like he wants to play. But she's such a baby. You know what I mean? I don't want her getting hurt. And I know Sammy wouldn't hurt her on purpose. I watched him play with my daughter's mother-in-law's teacup chihuahua, and Sammy played very well with that chihuahua. It was very delicate. It was amazing to watch that he really was that delicate, this big old bully dog. He can be a very loving compassionate dog. Like, he loves me, but he knows that I love him. And I give him lots of love when I'm there, because he deserves it. And just got to keep an eye on him, because he's a protective dog, and he does his job, and he takes it very serious. He keeps his family safe, and I respect and love that about him. Okay, guys, I didn't do setting spray. I don't feel like well, I could do a little bit. The Revolution Superfix Super Hold Misting Spray. It is not a continuous mist. It looks like it. I thought it was. When I bought them last year, I bought a ton of them. They're a pump. So, but it's not like heavy droplets or anything that comes out, so it's not that bad. I'm just spoiled with Morphe, right? Who isn't? Okay, guys, that is it for today. If you liked my video, give me a thumbs up. If you did not, give me a thumbs down. Leave me a comment below. I promise I'm going to get to them. It's been crazy, and I have read most of them, and I am going to get them answered. So, holidays. So what's everybody doing for New Year's? That's next. Me, I'll be staying at home. I got some boneless ribs and some sauerkraut and some cabbage and some kielbasa, and I'll probably make some dumplings. I'll fry up the cabbage, but I'll put the ribs and sauerkraut, kielbasa, and dumplings probably in the crock pot or in the oven. But either way, it'll be good. It always is. So other than that, though, I'm not going out. I'm not the party type girl. I'll stay home, watch some TV. Maybe Ronaldo will be here. I would love to have like a family get together on New Year's Eve to bring in the new year together. You never know when it's going to be my last. So, but I'll have to see. I know that's kind of late for everybody to be out. And like, I know my one daughter, she's definitely asleep long before midnight. And some of the kids as well. So I ain't trying to push anybody to stay up past their bedtime. But me, like last night, I fell asleep in my chair, probably at like 11:30, and I woke up at 1, and I got up and I went to bed. But I can stay up till 2, 3 a.m. as long as I don't have to get up at 5 a.m. for when my granddaughter gets here. If it's a day off, and then I'll sleep till 8 a.m. So, and I'll take my meds and I'll go back to sleep for an hour, you know. But, of course, not everybody can do that. My sister goes to bed early. My kids go to bed early. My other daughters, they have to work in the mornings. I don't know about their New Year's schedules, and their husbands too. You know what I mean? So, Jotty, I wanted to show you Jotty again, but she's like, woman, leave me alone. So you might have to wait till the next video. I tried setting her on my lap like I did with the last video, but she jumped down. She went to play. And I'm like, man, this dog is like so comfortable here now. It ain't funny. She thinks she runs the show. She kind of does, really. But I got to get the pee pad. Get her going with that pee pad. I mean, she'll go on it if you keep putting her. Like every 5 seconds, she ain't got a choice but to go on it. Other than that, She's looking for carpet or ceramic tile to pee on. My whole place is carpeted except for the bathroom and kitchen. The bathroom has teeny tiny little ceramic tiles, and the kitchen has great big ceramic tile. So it's not that porous, thank God, because I can tell you, because my nose is really good with odors. And when it comes to dog urine, it does soak into regular flooring. It does. The odor just is retained in the pores. But ceramic tile, I don't have that problem. But of course, I keep everything cleaned. So, like Thursday, I swept and mopped. I mopped twice because of all the baking and stuff that we did. My daughter vacuumed before they went home, and I vacuumed again the day after Christmas. So, no, I vacuumed the morning of Christmas and the day after Christmas on Thursday. And I just went through and cleaned everything really good on Thursday and did my laundry, which was 2 half loads, a load of colors, a load of whites. So, I mean, I'm a very clean person. You will see some clutter from time to time. Like, I ain't got much storage, so my summer clothes are sitting there. I need my daughter to pack them in my closet. And then I took my Christmas tree down. That's sitting there. I need it put back in the box the way it goes, if possible. And then my daughter put that in the closet, probably on top with the decorations. They're sitting there too. So those are just waiting for my daughter. But other than that, everything's great. Everything's nice and clean, just the way I like it. Light my candles, and I got some candles for Christmas too, so been lighting them plus the ones I already had, and I'm in heaven. I am. So anyways, guys, I'm sure I'll see you on here before New Year's. If things happen and I don't, I hope you have a very safe and happy New Year. And I hope it's a year full of prosperity and good health, happiness, and peace. Peace, peace, peace. Bye-bye. Take care.